Every collector dreams of uncovering a rare wheat penny, and the truth is, some of the top 3 most valuable examples are worth much more than you'd ever imagine. Let's explore the coins that continue to surprise collectors with their true value. Welcome to HD Coins World. Imagine holding a single penny in your hand that could change your entire financial future. Most people overlook the humble 1-cent coin, but in 1955, something happened at the U.S. Mint that created one of the most famous era coins in American history. This is not just a penny, this is the ultra-rare and most valuable 1955 wheat penny with no mint mark, and collectors all over the world are hunting for it right now. When we step back into history, the year was 1955, and the Philadelphia Mint was striking millions of wheat pennies as usual. But during one production run, a dramatic misalignment of the dies caused a striking error so bold and unusual that thousands of coins left the mint with doubled features. This was no ordinary mistake, it was an accident that gave birth to one of the most iconic coins in numismatic history, and it still captivates collectors nearly 70 years later. What makes this penny so unique is instantly visible once you look closely. The doubling on the obverse side is dramatic, especially in the inscriptions of Liberty and I in God We Trust, as well as the date itself, 1955. These letters appear almost as if they are shadowed, with a bold double image that no magnifying glass is needed to see. It is not a subtle error, it is dramatic, powerful, and unforgettable, and that is why collectors love it. Now here is where rarity comes into play. Most 1955 pennies struck in Philadelphia look completely normal, with no mint mark and no doubling. But only a limited run of error coins made it through, estimated at about 20,000 pieces before the mistake was caught. Many of these were released into circulation through cigarette vending machines, meaning ordinary people once spent these incredible rarities without realizing it. Today, very few remain in high-grade condition, and those are the ones collectors fight to own. Condition is everything in the coin world, and the 1955 double-die wheat penny is no exception. Worn examples that circulated in pockets and purses are still valuable, but it is the coins that survive in mint state condition that bring breathtaking prices. Collectors pay a premium for coins with strong luster, crisp details, and no damage, because the bold doubling is even more eye-catching when preserved perfectly. Now let's talk about the jaw-dropping market value of this coin. The 1955 double-die wheat penny with no mint mark has shattered expectations at auction time and time again. At a Heritage Auctions event in January 2019, a stunning mint state 65 red example sold for $114,000, proving just how desirable this coin remains. Other pieces in slightly lower mint condition have still reached prices of $50,000 or more in major auction houses such as Stack's Bowers and Heritage, making this penny one of the most valuable errors in all of United States history. So how can you hunt for one yourself? The truth is, these coins still appear in collections, old coin jars, inherited estates, and even flea markets or garage sales. Always check wheat pennies dated 1955 from Philadelphia very carefully. Look for the dramatic doubling on the date and inscriptions, and if you find one, you may be holding a treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can help confirm details, but remember, the real double die is bold and unmistakable. Collectors today are always on the lookout for this coin, and demand is higher than ever. As time passes, fewer of these coins come up for sale, and when they do, bidding wars push prices higher each year. That means owning one is not just a point of pride, it is also a solid investment in rare American history. If you are a new collector, study images of the 1955 double die carefully, so you don't confuse it with minor machine doubling or cheap counterfeits. Stick to trusted dealers, auction houses, or certified coins graded by PCGS or NGC to guarantee authenticity. This legendary wheat penny is more than just copper, it is a piece of American minting history, a symbol of how mistakes can create masterpieces, and a dream find for every coin hunter. Whether you are searching rolls of wheat pennies, checking inherited collections, or visiting coin shows, keep your eyes open for this incredible rarity, because finding one could be life-changing. Thanks a lot for watching and joining me on this deep dive into the 1955 ultra-rare and most valuable wheat penny with no mint mark. If you enjoyed learning about its history, unique features, collector demand, and jaw-dropping auction prices, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and drop a comment below if you've ever come across a 1955 penny or have questions about coin collecting. Your support keeps this channel growing and helps us bring you more incredible coin stories every week. Imagine finding a simple copper penny in your change, only to discover it's worth more than most cars on the road today. That's the power of the ultra-rare 1944 wheat penny with the D mint mark, a coin that has stunned collectors with its incredible history, unique features, and jaw-dropping auction prices. This is not just pocket change. This is one of the most legendary treasures of United States coinage. The story begins during World War II, when America faced copper shortages that changed the very composition of the penny. In 1943, pennies were struck in steel coated with zinc to save copper for the war effort. But in 1944, the mint returned to using copper from recycled shell casings, giving birth to what collectors now call the shell case cents. The Denver Mint was one of the facilities responsible for striking millions of these coins, but hidden among them were some of the most mysterious and highly sought-after error pieces that make the 1944 D penny unforgettable. What sets this coin apart are its fascinating features. The standard 1944 D wheat penny was made of copper, weighing about 3.11 grams, with Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and wheat stalks framing 1 cent on the reverse. But the real magic lies in the rare off-metal errors. A few pennies were mistakenly struck on leftover steel planchets from 1943 instead of copper, creating an ultra-rare 1944 D steel cent. These coins look grayish and magnetic, unlike the normal copper issues, and they are among the rarest Lincoln cents ever discovered. Collectors go wild for them because they represent a direct link to wartime minting mistakes and history. Rarity drives demand in the coin world, and the 1944 D wheat penny is the perfect example. While millions of normal copper cents were struck in Denver that year, the error coins struck on steel are nearly impossible to find. Fewer than a couple dozen genuine examples are known today, making them one of the most desirable Lincoln cent rarities in existence. The vast majority of people have never even seen one in person, and when one surfaces at auction, it sparks a frenzy among serious collectors and investors alike. Condition plays a critical role in determining value. A circulated 1944 D copper penny is worth only a few cents, but a circulated 1944 D steel penny is worth thousands of dollars even in lower grades. When preserved in mint state condition, with clean surfaces and sharp details, these coins can climb into life-changing territory. Imagine holding a coin the size of a penny but valued higher than stacks of gold bars. This is the thrill that drives collectors to hunt for it. Now let's dive into the record-breaking auction prices that prove how valuable this coin is today. At Heritage Auctions in January 2021, a stunning mint state 63 example of the 1944 D steel wheat penny sold for an incredible $115,000. Another piece, certified by PCGS as mint state 62, brought $81,000 at a Stack's Bowers auction. These sales show that the market for this coin is not slowing down, it is heating up, with collectors paying more each year to secure one of these rarities. So how can you find one of these incredible coins yourself? Start by searching old coin collections, inherited jars, and estate sales. If you come across a 1944 penny with a D mint mark, the first thing to do is check its weight and color. If it looks silver gray instead of copper red or brown, and if it sticks to a magnet, you may have found a genuine 1944 D steel cent. Always confirm authenticity by submitting it to a trusted grading service such as PCGS or NGC, because counterfeits exist, and only certified examples bring top dollar. Collectors today know that the 1944 D wheat penny is a must-have piece of American history. Whether it is the copper version as part of a full Lincoln cent collection, or the ultra-rare steel version worth over $100,000, this coin continues to be one of the most talked about and highly demanded wheat pennies in the hobby. Owning one is like holding a piece of the World War II era in your hands, and that emotional connection makes it even more valuable. The 1944 wheat penny reminds us that treasures can still be found where we least expect them. A single coin in an old cigar box or inherited jar could be the key to unlocking a fortune, and that's why collectors never stop hunting. Keep your eyes open, search carefully, and remember that history has a way of hiding in plain sight. Thanks a lot for watching and exploring the incredible story of the ultra-rare and most valuable 1944 wheat penny with the D mint mark. If you enjoyed this video and want more amazing coin discoveries, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment if you've ever found a 1944 penny or want to learn more about rare coins. What if I told you that a single penny from 1941 could be worth more than a brand new luxury car today? Most people pass over wheat pennies without a second thought, but the 1941 wheat penny has a story that will shock you. From its wartime background to its unique features, to record-breaking sales in today's market, this is one coin that proves small change can turn into life-changing money. The journey begins in 1941 at the Denver Mint, a time when the United States was preparing for entry into World War II. That year, over 42 million wheat pennies were struck with the D mint mark, making it one of the most heavily produced issues of the Lincoln Cent series. But not all of them are created equal. While most were ordinary copper coins destined for circulation, certain examples struck with extraordinary detail, unique errors, or preserved in near-perfect condition have become prized rarities in the world of coin collecting. The unique features of this coin start with its classic wheat reverse design, showing two wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent, a design beloved by collectors. On the obverse, we see Abraham Lincoln's portrait with the date 1941 and the small D mint mark below it. For ordinary eyes, this may look like any other wheat cent, but collectors know to look closer. Some examples were struck with repunched mint marks, doubled dies, or even off-center errors, making them stand out from the crowd. And when these special features combine with gem condition, the value skyrockets. Now let's talk rarity and condition, because that is where the real magic begins. The majority of 1941 D pennies survived in well-worn, circulated grades, worth only a few cents today. But mint state examples with blazing red luster are highly desirable, especially those graded by PCGS or NGC at MS66 and higher. Fewer than a tiny fraction of the original mintage remain in such pristine condition, and these are the coins that collectors battle for at major auctions, and the auction prices speak for themselves. At a heritage auction sale in January 2019, a breathtaking PCGS graded MS67 Plus red example of the 1941 D wheat penny sold for an incredible $5,280. Another gorgeous example certified as MS67 red brought over $4,000 at Stack's Bowers Galleries. These results prove that even though the 1941 D wheat penny is common in lower grades, the top condition coins are ultra rare and bring jaw-dropping money in today's market. So how can you hunt for one yourself? The truth is, these coins are still out there. Check old jars of wheat pennies, inherited coin collections, and even rolls of cents purchased from banks or coin shows. Focus your search on coins with full red color, sharp details, and no visible wear. Always check the mint mark closely for varieties like repunched Ds, because those small details can add hundreds or even thousands of dollars in value. And if you think you've found a high-grade gem, the next step is to have it certified by a professional grading service to maximize its value on the market. Collectors love the 1941 D wheat penny not only for its history, but also because it represents the gateway to pre-war American coinage. Its beauty, availability in lower grades, and extreme rarity in top condition make it one of the most fascinating coins for both new and advanced collectors. And with every year that passes, the demand for high-quality examples only grows, pushing prices higher and higher as fewer coins remain available. The 1941 D wheat penny is proof that even ordinary coins can hide extraordinary stories. From its origins at the Denver Mint during a pivotal moment in history, to its unique varieties, to its explosive auction results, this little copper coin has earned its place among the most desirable wheat pennies of the entire series. Thanks a lot for watching and joining me on this exciting journey through the story of the 1941 Dewey penny. If you enjoyed learning about its history, rarity, unique features, and record auction prices, hit the like button, subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries, and leave a comment if you've ever found a 1941 D penny or want to know more about coin collecting. Your support keeps this channel growing and helps us share more legendary coin stories every single week.